Hello everyone. I am super excited because I have the new L'Oreal 48-hour skin tint foundation concealer, and I'm going to be telling you all about this product today, giving you some tips on how to use it, taking you through a wear test, and doing a general overview, plus shade swatches. I've got two colors and we'll get into this. Okay, so now let's talk about what this product is. L'Oreal specifically says that this particular Infallible Skin Ink is a 2-in-1 foundation concealer. It has up to 48-hour wear, yet it is light as ink and lasts until you decide to remove it. The skin ink evens like a foundation and covers like a concealer for the ultimate hybrid. Designed to be customized with buildable long wear where you need it. In a self-setting, soft matte finish that doesn't cake and doesn't crease. Our new and patented formula resists transfer for up to 48 hours while feeling undetectable on the skin. It is waterproof, sweat-proof, and humidity-proof. Shake bottle for 10 seconds before applying. Working in sections of the face, apply where desired, then blend immediately with a brush. Build to the desired level of coverage. Now that you know all the details, well, not all of them, this retails for how much? $18.99, and it has 22 shades from very fair to very dark, and the shades come in warm, neutral, and cool. So I've got two shades. I've got a cool shade and a neutral shade that I'm going to swatch for you, and of course let me give you some application tips, but first, let's get into the swatches. I have the shade 265, which is neutral undertone, and the shade 180, which is a cool undertone. And I'm going to show you what both colors look like, one on each side of my face. My skin tone is neutral, leaning cool. So, and these two shades are meant for light medium complexions. So that's me, neutral leaning cool and a light medium complexion. So let's start with 265. Oh, the directions say to shake each of these for 10 seconds. So I said 265, I'm going to put that on this side so you can see the color. And this is shade 180, cool. There's no shade in between these two, just so you know. So this is 265. This is the neutral color. And it is neutral, but it is much too warm for my complexion. And this is 180, and it is definitely cool, and this is the one that matches me best. I have already played around with this, so I know shade 180 is my color match. And what I learned by playing around with this is that you must apply it to completely dry skin. So your skin can't be moist or dewy looking if you put this on top, or it won't stick. So completely dry. So anything that you put on your skin, put it on well before you apply this product, or apply nothing at all. Second, it doesn't do well under eyes. So I'm going to show you what I mean by that by applying this over a primer and without a primer. This looks beautiful over top of primer. On this side, I'm going to apply the shade 180 Cool without a primer, and on this one I'm going to apply it over a primer plus concealer so you can see the difference. Show you what this looks like. Okay, so this is without primer. Doesn't have a lot of coverage, and I'm not sure you can tell yet, but it doesn't like to set nicely. It enhances the texture and crepiness under my eye, and I used the wrong brush. I actually wanted to use this one. So let's do this one now that I've given this primer a chance to get dry and tacky. I'm going to apply, actually this without the concealer first. You see the difference? This side, the tacky primer, like always, it held the product in place and enhanced its color payoff. While on this side, it's more thinned out and sheer, and less of my darkness is covered. So this is with the primer, and this is without. Cleaned off the makeup and everything from both my eyes, because now I'm going to show you my preferred method of applying this to my eyes and the rest of my face. This is what I found works for me and prevents that dry, cakey look from forming on any section of my face that I've applied this. Like I said before, start off with completely dry skin. So I'm going to use my primer around my eyes. And while I let that dry around my eyes, I'm going to go ahead and apply my concealer to the places I want concealer on the rest of my face. Okay, that's dried down. Now it's tacky, and I'm going to put the concealer around my eyes. Now that I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and do my eyeliner off camera. Off camera, I did both my eyeliner and my eyebrows, and now I'm going to use this concealer to clean up my eyebrows. The Skin Ink. I love this for cleaning up my eyebrows because it's so beautifully thin. As you can see, my eyebrows are cleaned up, but there's no foundation marks or dark, super bright concealer. It just looks like neat eyebrows. I love that for this. So now I'm going to go ahead and put this on my face. And the thing about this is it dries fast and you need to work quickly. So you can't dot it all over your face and get a even look. You've got to dot it on where the section you want to work on and then go from there. So I'm going to start around my mouth and then immediately go in with your brush. And now I'm going to show you what it looks like dotted on my under eyes. I always do this. I like to do this because it just helps to even this darkness out and the hollows out and give a super smooth look to the under eye. And that's it. That's one half of my face done. Look how natural that looks. It's so natural. Looks like I have nothing on my complexion. It's completely evened out. So I'm going to do the left half of my face off camera, and I will be back to show you what this looks like in its entirety all over my face. So here we are, the starting point of the foundation. This is with it all over my face, and I think it's beautiful. It looks so pretty. So I'm going to finish all of my makeup, and I will be back to show you the starting point of the wear test for the day, and let's get into this. So here's my starting point for the wear test of the Skin Ink. All my makeup went beautifully over this, and it actually looks like I'm not wearing any foundation at all, which I love because I am a little more than no makeup person. I mean, I really don't like makeup piled on. I think it looks so much better when you use a light hand, unless it's for a special occasion. So this is my look for the day, and I'll have everything that I used linked below in the description, and let's see how this wears. So far, I'm liking it. It's been about 2 hours since I put on this makeup, and I wanted to show you what it looks like. It looks really good, actually. The under eyes are not doing so well though. They look kind of dry. I did powder them, but you can see how it's just kind of, the darkness is peeking through and they look kind of dry and crepey. I'm pretty sure that's not the powder. You don't have to powder over this. This did the same thing yesterday when I was wearing it without the powder. I just thought that the powder might help it from settling, but it still is. It's still smoother than it would be without the primer underneath. The primer helps a lot, even with my favorite concealer. I kind of wish that I hadn't put the Skin Ink over top of my concealer under my eyes. The concealer alone would have been enough. So that's what this is looking like. So far, let me leave these off. So far, there's no oxidization or darkening in the color. There's no separating. It's not greasy. The only thing that I note is it feels a little dry. My skin feels a little tight, dry. And I know that is the Skin Ink. So I'll be back at the end of the day to show you what the makeup looks like and tell you how it is worn. It's the end of the day, and this is what my makeup is looking like. Look in my mirror right here. There's no makeup on my forehead, just some powder. The bulk of the makeup is just under my eyes and on spots around my face that you saw me do earlier. And it's beautiful. It hasn't come off at all. It's got a slight sheen. L'Oreal's website says this is a satin matte finish, and I would agree with that. It's satiny and sort of matte. It's like natural. It's got a natural glow to it. It did get a little oily right here where I'm oily, but that's natural for me, and honestly, Let's see if this will transfer, even though I've been wearing it all day. Let's see. It did a little bit, but I really had to rub. But just nothing. Nothing. Again, nothing. Just the part where I really rubbed, and even then, much didn't come off. The under eyes, they didn't hold up. But that's partly my fault and partly this product. This product just doesn't do well on the under eyes. I put it over my concealer, my Infallible concealer, and then I powdered it. And when I powdered it, I didn't smooth out the creases, and some of those creases are set in with powder, and some of them are just from this product being placed over top my concealer and settling. This doesn't work under the under eyes. It's beautiful everywhere else on my face. It doesn't emphasize texture. It looks completely natural. It doesn't shift. It doesn't move. It's gorgeous. It doesn't transfer. There's no transfer. Even when I touch it with my hands, it's like skin. There's nothing on my skin. So this does what it claims. Except with its hiccup for under eyes, it looks gorgeous under the skin. So, is this long wear? Yes. Is it waterproof? Oh yes. I tried to wash this off with just a wet towel, and it didn't come off. I literally had to use a makeup remover to get this to come off. So it is waterproof. This will not run in the water. I'm looking forward to wearing this in the heat because I know this is going to hold up in hot weather. It just doesn't do well as an under eye concealer. The pigment is so thin that under the eyes, it's not enough pigment to cover any dark discoloration or pigment issues. It does mildly even out the skin, so I don't know what level of coverage this is supposed to have, but it's definitely not a full, heavy cover product. I'd say light to medium, and it is buildable. I really like this product. I'm torn. I can see how some people are really not going to like it because of how quickly you have to work with it and how thin it is, but this is just my kind of product. It's a little heavier than a skin tint, and it's extremely long wearing. So for that, I give it a 10 out of 10, but I'm going to knock off 2 stars because it's really not a concealer like it claims to be. I wish that it was. If it was, it would be perfect. The Cool 180 Skin Match is an absolute perfect skin match for me. It matches the cool color on my neck right here perfectly. Perfectly. This is so beautiful. The neutral color is warm. It's like a neutral yellow color, but it's warm. So if you have a warm neutral color and you're close to my complexion, 280 would be better than for you. If you're cool, definitely 180, or the shade below this, which is also, I think, cool. I think it's called 140. So that's my review of this product. And if you like this kind of video, please give me 2 thumbs up, like and subscribe. My name's Mimi, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.